Merry meet Pisces, Pisces sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Pisces, starting today, the 22nd of December, 2024. This is Ariel, and today's deck is The Magic of Tarot by Liz Dean. And I've already purified with this beautiful verbena by Monotheme. You can find the links to purchase this product in the video description of this video on YouTube right here. Let's see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Pisces. Starting out with this beautiful Ace of Wands, followed by this beautiful Ace of Swords, followed by this gorgeous Emperor card. Jeez Louise, Pisces, what's up with you and all of that fabulousness that is the Pisces energy right now? I love it so much, and I'm so happy and thrilled for you. This is all you. Taking back your power, owning your power, knowing your power, using your power wisely, being the emperor, taking charge on all levels. It's just beautiful. I haven't seen a reading like this for you in a long, long time. You are just doing it right. You went through some junk. I know it's been hard. It's been hard for a lot of people, but I know specifically for Pisces, it's been very challenging in many ways, but it's also been really enlightening, awakening, and there's been so many gifts. And now look at one of the main gifts is you being so powerful and owning it, owning your power. Really, the sky's the limit. Now, I love to see that Pisces isn't taking any nonsense from anybody, because that's one of the things that's hard for you. It just in general, sometimes you just roll over and take it. And you're not. You're saying, I don't need to do that. That's you going above and beyond. That's the whole idea of even studying things like astrology, is learning how to go above and beyond any of the limitations of your sign. And you've done it, and you're doing it. You're doing it. And this Emperor card, which is so frequently an Aries card, is perfectly a Pisces card right now. Because this is you having no compunction, having no guilt, which is huge for you because you carry a lot of guilt. Many of you, not all of you, but many of you carry guilt. It's just like, oh, what did I do? Am I good enough? That kind of stuff. And it's not even there. You have absolutely zero guilt about sitting in your emperor's throne and being powerful and doing your will here with no apologies. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You definitely don't need to justify yourself or your beliefs or whatever you want to do. And you're doing it. And everything is just starting. This is just the beginning, Pisces. It's just amazing. This is like takeoff. This is like ready for blast off here. Boy, it was painful. It's been so painful. And you're just not having it anymore. It's just like, F that. I'm doing it my way. I'm not gonna settle for the pain of this world anymore, and I'm going to do it my way. And look at you. So we've got this Chariot card taking you right into the Sun card, sitting right on top of that Emperor. The sun is shining on you. That solar light is shining on you. The universe is so thrilled with you. So it's like champagne corks popping in heaven as the angels are celebrating Pisces. Look at Pisces. Pisces is doing it right. So let's not just let this be a 2-week trend. Let's just let this be, the new aeon for you. This is the new aeon for Pisces. And I love it. And you're not losing any of your wonderful depth and your wonderful sensitivity and your wonderful understanding of things. That's not been sacrificed. You're just not taking all the nonsense anymore. You're not putting up with any nonsense, not even with yourself. And it's like, I don't know how to describe it. You probably can describe it because you're living it. But what I'm seeing is a complete break, a complete cut with the past. And it wasn't that the past was all bad. There was a lot good in the past, but you were in that place where you had to, quote, take the good with the bad, And it was hard to see the good sometimes. It was hard to see the good sometimes in the midst of all of the cruelty that you were perceiving, and sometimes the cruelty that was being heaped upon you. So either one wasn't good because you're so empathetic anyway. Even if you're just seeing it on television, it hurts as if it's happening to you. And you're not allowing yourself to be defined by that anymore. You're recognizing, many of you anyway, are recognizing that yes, there's still cruelty in the world, but that's not going to define me. And I'm not going to live my life as a reaction to the cruelty of other people anymore, because that's giving them my power. And this is you not only taking your power back, but relishing in your power. Some of you, for the first time in your whole life, realizing, oh, this is how good it can be. This is how powerful I can be. And this is just starting. You're just getting a little taste of it. You've got a long way to go in a wonderful way. I don't mean that in a like, oh, there's so much work ahead. There may be. There always is for all of us. But it's not so much that there's going to be work ahead no matter what. It's not so much the work ahead. It's the blessings that are ahead, that are coming as a result of you living from that perspective. It's like getting a whole new wardrobe. And then you start wearing those clothes and you start feeling different because of the clothes. It's not that you're a different person, inside, but you feel different because you're not belabored by all of those old garments that you used to have to think that were your lot in life. You've shed those garments, and now you're moving ahead very quickly, very non-Pisces in a way, very, very, I should say, progressed Pisces. Very progressed Pisces, not non-Pisces, very progressed Pisces, very much into the next phase of what that Pisces is. Not just hanging out in the 12th house and that's life. More like let's zoom around the Zodiac for the rest of eternity and be the ascended master that we are meant to be. That's the vibe I'm getting here. And it's not even all ascended master, it's just master. You can call me master. And it's beautiful. The universe is so there for this. Is completely there for this. It's not like you're being like we were talking about in the general reading, be a rebel by doing what you want to do. It's not so much that you're even being the rebel from the point of view of the universe. It's that you're coming into the power that the universe has always wanted you to dawn, to experience. This beautiful Emperor card, this is you recognizing that every aspect of your life is part of your empire. And there's so much, and ask any emperor, if you go back in time and read biographies of emperors, just because they controlled all the empire didn't mean that everything worked out exactly the way they said. Right? And so there's parts of your life that's not working out the way you said, but you still have rule over it. And you can still place your edict. And eventually it has to go your way because you said so. Now, the thing about being an emperor is that if you are learning how to listen to this divine voice within you, then you know how to rule. If you think you have to come up with all of it by yourself, then you're not as effective of a ruler. And sometimes you're a horrible ruler if you're always just doing your own, coming up with your own ideas. But if you're asking that higher self from within you, that higher voice, that voice that's the true you, not just that ego personality, what to do and where to go. And it seems like a separate entity because it's so different sometimes from what we're used to thinking. If you ask that inner guide, that spirit guide, that higher self, what to do in every situation, your edicts will have more power, and you will have all charge over every aspect of your empire. Every aspect, even those pesky little parts of the empire that never seem to listen, they will start to have to listen because you're going to be listening to a very powerful voice from within you that knows exactly how to rule this empire of yours. And if you can work with that solar light, so much the better, because that solar light is the divine design. And this is the divine design. You getting your power, you not putting up with stuff anymore. That is part of the divine design. That's how it's supposed to be for you. So as you work with that solar light or whatever version of that higher power, that divine design, that true will of yours that you work with, as you work with it and allow it to lead the way, then all you have to do is follow. And if you're following on the inner planes, then you are leading in the world. You're leading in your life. And you are a leader. This is as if, like I said, this is such a progressed Pisces reading because this is so Aries on so many levels. And that's a good thing, because when a Pisces starts acting a little bit more like an Aries, they are a very advanced Pisces. Whereas if an Aries only acts like an Aries and doesn't start having a little bit of Taurus, they're a very low-level Aries. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting all the best of Aries because of your progression. Just like an Aries is going to start getting all the best of Taurus by progression. Taurus will be getting all the best of Gemini by progression, etc. And so this is you, and this is where you get to stay. Should you decide to, you don't have to go back to the old ways. This is your life, and your life is really waiting for you to take a very, very big, bold step each and every day into more and more of this Emperor energy, more and more of this Ace of Swords energy, really riding that chariot into victory. And this is all about your victory. And your victory is the victory of the divine design, your true will. And the sky's the limit. You go for it. You're doing great. I have nothing but joy and praise for you. Wonderful job. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be back in 2 weeks for another reading for you, Pisces. Until then, blessed be.